So it's time to soak these bad boys off. So to soak them off, you're gonna need your buffer. You're gonna use this for after. Your cuticle pusher. You're gonna need a bowl, a dish, whatever it is you want to use, you will need that. And then you will need like hot to warm water, whatever you can tolerate. Now this is totally optional. This is like one of my favorite body scrubs. Shea Moistures is one of my favorite like body care type of brands. So before I put the hot water in my bowl, I normally just take about a teaspoon of this, a teaspoon. I already did it off camera, but I'm just going to show you guys what I'm talking about. About this much, I put it in my bowl, and then I pour the hot water into the bowl. And this is just pretty much, it's an exfoliator, so while your hands are in there soaking, they just like, you know, they're getting smooth. You know, you're smoothing out your hands and your nails. I just love it. So, here I am. It's time to place these bad boys in here. And then you just sit and soak your nails for about, I don't know, I would say about 10 to 15 minutes. It really depends on how long you had your nails on for. So I had my nails on for a week. So, I mean, it shouldn't take me that long to soak them off. But, you know, we'll see. Because this is actually my first time doing it this way. Before, I was actually just ripping them off. And that's not a good method. I mean, popping them off when they're like ready to come off isn't like horrible. But I was like popping these things off when they like were only on for 2 to 3 days. And that's just not good for your nails. So I'm like, you know what? I have to do as I say. You know, I can't be telling you guys the proper way to remove your nails. And here I am not following them. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start doing it the right way. And I'll record it so you guys can see. So yeah, so I'm just soaking them right now, and I also provide you guys with tabs. So with the glue tabs, you still would have to use this method to soak them off, but it probably wouldn't be this like, it won't be that difficult, only because like they're glue tabs, but these are glued on. And as you're soaking them, you just kind of want to like mess with them. You want to bend them at them. You want to help them like remove themselves. And also this application is a great application because it makes it easier for you to reuse the nails. So after I take these out of the water, they're not going to be damaged like as if you did these, like if you did it with acetone is a lot more quicker to get them off. You don't have to wait as long, but they're damaging to the nails. So after you use acetone, your nails will be ruined. With this method, your nails are not going to be ruined. Like, you know, you're going to have them, and then you'll be able to like remove the glue from the like you'll be able to remove the leftover glue. So as you can see, like look, you see I'm just helping these nails come off. And the reason why my nails are like that, because when I glue them right here as well. So I have to, you know, make sure that I get that. But that's why we have our cuticle pusher right here. And this cuticle pusher you guys get in you get for free with your order. So you just use this cuticle pusher to help with that. And voila. Our nail is off, and as you can see, you were able to reuse it. It's not a lot of leftover glue right there. And then this one, it seems like, okay, this one needs a cuticle push. That one's off. And if they're not like easily sliding off, then they need to be soaked a little bit more. Like, don't sit there and like try to pry them off like that. Like, just soak them a little bit more. It's not gonna hurt. Yeah, that one's like not moving at all, so that needs to be soaked. This one is moving, but I can feel that it's not ready. So like if you feel like it's giving you a hard time, it's not easily coming off, don't force it. Just yeah, so this hand, a lot of on these hands, they're not ready to come off. So I need to really focus on this. Like I need to really focus on soaking this hand and trying to get those nails off. I really wish that I was able to play music for you guys, because if I did, I would be copyrighted, and we're not trying to do that. So I just have to have this like no noise background. So you know, that's just what we have going on. So we're just soaking our nails, and like I said, and I just love the smell of my hand and body scrub. Oh my god, I love the smell of it. It just smells really good. It's coconut and hibiscus. Hope I said hibiscus right, but that's what it is. And you know, definitely, like I said, you want to like really mess with those nails, and like as if you was at the salon soaking off acrylics. Like you have to like help the process, you know. And I'm gonna like take this cuticle pusher while it's in the water and just like really try to help get these nails off, because they're not really wanting to come off. They're really not wanting to come off at all. And that's kind of a good thing, I feel like, because a lot of people like to switch to press-ons. Like they're just always so scared, like, oh my god, my press-on nails are just gonna like pop off, and you know, and they're just like really not wanting to make the switch because they just don't want their nails to pop off. And as you can see with this video, I had these nails on for a week, and these nails are soaking in water, and it's taken me some work to get them off. So as you can see, like with the proper application, your nails just won't pop off. I mean, don't get me wrong, they are press-on nails, so it's not like, oh, they're just never gonna like, you know, come off, because you know, they might not all come off, but you might have one that's gonna pop off. So I'm not gonna say that, but as you can see, like it's just not that easy. They just don't pop off. Like these aren't the brands that you get from like the pharmacy store. These are like custom made press-ons of quality. So you know, it takes some work. And another reason why my nails don't just pop off is because, like I said, I glue them. You guys are gonna see in my application video, I put glue right here, and oh, you can't even see, I'm out of focus. I put glue right here, so you'll see, like I'll show you, like you'll see in the video. So you'll see like I glue the nail beds, and then I glue right here as well, so it helps keep my nails on. I mean, it's not easy to remove doing it that way, but it helps with the nails. And I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing that, because like that keeps like, that really works. And as you can see, it has like that there, so it might be a little bit more difficult to reuse them. I mean, you can still reuse them, you can still put glue on them, but you know, I don't know how some people feel about like putting glue and still seeing like old glue, because I'm gonna try to like take off the glue as much as I can, but I know for that top part, it's not gonna come off as easy. But that's the thing that keeps the nails on your hand. So, and my left hand, I feel like my left hand is more like difficult to pop off, because my dominant hand's my right. So when I apply these nails on, I'm applying them on with my right hand. So it's like, as you can see, most of my nails on my right hand, like they popped off, because I use my left hand, which isn't dominant, to put them on. So like they're not as strong. But I mean, it was only really 2 of them, because these other ones aren't really coming off. So it's not like, oh, they're gonna be a bad application. But oh, I gotta make sure I'm focused for you guys to see. See, this one is ready to pop. So like I said, you just take your cuticle pusher and you pop that bad boy off. And put that to the side. And this one doesn't feel like it wants to come off. So like I said, when it's taken like and I just feel like it's like, oh my god, like that. Don't even force it. And this one's nice because it doesn't have the that leftover glue residue, so it'll be easier to clean up. Yeah, but this is just like a much more healthier way, and kind of like, it's kind of spa like in a way, especially when you add the scrub, which is totally optional. You do not have to add the scrub. I recommend the scrub because, like I said, I just love this scrub. I feel like it's soaking your hands, give your hands some attention, like, you know, you're putting press-ons on them, and give them attention. Like, they need love as well. You know, they need love. So, and as they're in here, I'm just pretty much trying to help them loosen up. I'm pushing at them. You can't really see from the camera, but I'm definitely like just kind of, while they're there, I'm just pushing them like this, just to help them loosen up. Like, you guys don't understand how good this smells. Like, I really recommend getting the scrub, only because it smells wonderful. Like, it just, oh my god, it smells wonderful. And you don't even have to get like that scrub. You can get like any scrub. You don't have to get the one I use. You can just pretty much get any scrub to kind of put in here. You see, these ones on my right hand do not want to move, but like I said, I only had these on for a week, so they're not like, if it was like the 2-week mark, they would probably come off a lot easier. But honestly, I don't ever keep my nails on for 2 weeks, and it's only because like I'm making nails, so I have to try these nails out when after I make them. So I don't keep them on for the 2 weeks, but these can definitely go for 2 weeks. I mean, once I'm settled and like I have like, you know, my methods down, and I know exactly how I want my nails to be, and I know exactly, you know, what type of supplies I'm going to use on them, I would start wearing my nails for longer. But I'm just starting out, and I'm trying things out, and I'm figuring out what works, what doesn't work. So I can't really keep them on for that long because I'm on to the next set. You know, so I don't really keep them on for that long. So that's that. And also, like, feel free to, like, even you can use the cuticle pusher, but like, you know, for the hands that are free, like, you see this, it's easier to kind of like, you know, use that to help push off too. The cuticle pusher works as well, but like, it's nice when you can use like the free hands to take off the nails that are still there, because it kind of helps you a little bit more. Like, and like I said, this method of putting the glue right here, it really helps with your application, because as you can see, look, these nails do not want to come off. And when people wear press-ons, that's what they want. They want nails that aren't going to come off. And as going back to what I said about that whole dominant hand thing, you see on my right, they're off. But that's because I use my left hand to do my right, and my left is not my dominant hand. So it's like, I feel like it's not as strong or something, like when you put them on with your non-dominant hand, because when I use my dominant hand and put them on, these are taking a lot longer to come off. And that's also something you guys should know. So say, like, you know, when you're doing, if you're really a person who can be cautious when you're doing like things that are like straight, like, you know, that are pretty, that could put your press-ons at jeopardy, I'm gonna say that, I would say try to use your non-dominant hand, because you know that those nails are on and they're really not gonna come off because you used your dominant hand to put them on. You know, I would save my dominant hand for stuff that's light, you know. But that's just a suggestion. Like, you don't really have to do that, because it wasn't like it was easy to take off my right hand. But as you can see, all my rights came off before my lefts. So, I mean, to me, that's saying something. It is saying something. And these bad boys are sliding off. We are right at the 15-minute mark. So I guess it didn't take 10 or 15 minutes. It's going to take probably about 20. But that's okay. That is okay because we want healthy nails. And even like I said, being that the scrub is in here, like even with your nails, with your hands with the nails are off, put those bad boys in there. Let them soak up all this good loving. And this is my first time doing it this way, you guys. So I am learning as I teach. And I'm so happy. Like, it's just, oh, that's nice. It doesn't have that thing, that top. Okay, these two bad boys, are we gonna come off? Are we coming off of mama? Okay, we're coming off of mommy. We are coming off for mommy. Okay, this pinky is like, I'm not coming off of mommy. That's the hard-head child. You always got a child that don't care. They don't care about nothing. They just want to give you trouble. That's what, AKA this pinky right here. But we love our pinkies. We love our pinkies. Like, we love our hard-head kids. We love our pinkies. I don't have any children yet, but I work with kids. And, you know, I can relate to mamas. I can certainly relate to mamas. This pinky is definitely like in here. It's really in here. Okay, so. And this is, so right here is where it seems to really be bonded. So I'm gonna just take that cuticle pusher and get in there. Like, I know you want to be hard-headed, but you need to listen. You know, you need to listen, honey. And as hard-headed as I want to be, it's like, I'm not listening. It's bending a little bit. Like, you know, kids that don't listen, that they bend a little bit. It's bending a little bit. So, I'll give it that. It is bending a little bit. In this method, using this method, as you can see, there isn't really any there isn't a lot of residue left on my nails, which is beautiful, because like when I was popping them off, there would be so much residue on my nails. And as you can see, like using this method, there's really no residue. Like, and my nails feel really good. I mean, there's some residue. I'm not gonna say there's none. There's some, but it's not as much as it is when you pop them off. But if they're ready to pop off, you really don't have to worry about that. Like I said, I haven't been able to wear them for longer than 2 weeks, only because I'm starting out and I'm trying things out. I don't have 2 weeks to be waiting, but in the future, I will be wearing them for 2 weeks. But I did wear this set for a solid week. So this is at the 1 week mark. And our pinky is still being a stubborn little brat. But it's given. It's definitely given. Okay. So that's when you have to meet your child halfway and they finally listen. So we're at the 19-minute mark. So it took about 19 minutes to remove these nails that I had on for a week. And as I said, I'm just going to soak them in here a little bit, because I love how they feel on my nails. This water feels like so nice. If I have bath water, it's like bath water. It's like when you put like a bath bomb in your bath water and your skin is feeling wonderful. Like, that's just really what I'm feeling right now. So I really recommend it, but I really want you guys to get a scrub and do it this way, because I want you to enjoy yourself. Like, I really want you guys to enjoy yourself. So Get a scrub. It's worth it. It's worth it. And then I'm just gonna stop here, and then I'll make a part 2 showing you guys how I take off the excess glue from my nails. See you in part 2.